Hello, welcome to another episode of This, That, and the Other. And I wanted to mention something that's happened in the past few years that's frustrating to me, and I'm sure other people can relate as well, and they're also frustrated with this. I don't normally talk about my feelings on things. The show is about preserving history, especially obscure aspects of history, and for the most part, that's what I discuss. Well, something's come to mind, and this issue doesn't seem to be going away, and I'm finding it in more than one place. What am I talking about? Well, I'll tell you. Doctors, not the doctors themselves, the office staff, the way that the way the offices are run in doctors' offices. I was seeing this one doctor. I recently switched doctors because this is what was happening with this particular one, and this is the office staff. The doctor would say, "I want to see you in 6 months." So I would go to the desk about making an appointment. They'd say, "We'll contact you and let you know. We can't set up an appointment right now," which I don't know why they can't do that, but anyway, that was what they told me. Well, I never in a 6 month period I never received any kind of. They say they were going to contact me and let me know what they come up with. Well, that never happens. I don't receive a phone call. I don't receive a text message. I don't receive an email. Nothing telling me anything about an appointment. Well, with this particular doctor, I was getting a text message left the day before an appointment that they decided to come up with on their own, that they didn't clear with me. And in order to make a lot of these doctor's appointments, I have to work it around my work schedule, and so I need to know ahead of time when the appointment's going to be. So if necessary, I can request time off from work, which isn't a problem if I do it about a month in advance. It's not a problem at all. And you're talking about 6 months in advance, no problem. But anyway, I would get a text saying, "You have an appointment tomorrow at such and such time." Well, I'm scheduled to work, and I can't make that appointment. So I I have to cancel it. Try to reschedule it. Well, I was going through some frustration with this one doctor, so I called to complain about it and got their office manager, which I don't never particularly had a very good experience with in the first place. She was there another position with him before she was the office manager. Anyway, she calls me back, and I told her what the issue was, and she told me there's no possible way that could have happened. That I had to have gotten it mixed up with another office. There's no way they would have done something like that. Well, they did, and after a few times of that over the past few years, I switched doctors. Well, there's another doctor that I go to. Same thing. They say this is my primary care doctor. Same thing. The office staff will say, doctor wants to see you in 6 months. We'll contact you. Well, they never do. It's never happened, and I mentioned that. So anyway, another doctor that I go to, I've also gotten the same thing. I saw this doctor about 3 months ago, and then actually this doctor that I was seeing it left that particular practice, and I saw, I guess, kind of the interim doctor that was filling in, and she told me she wanted me to come back in 3 months. Well, in January. Well, same thing. Their office personnel said, "We can't make an appointment right now. We'll contact you." Well, that didn't happen. I was never contacted. So anyway, I called their office today, and I ended up having to leave a voice message, and I'll see what happens when they get back with me, if they get back with me. And I I'm seeing this, and then I went to a doctor last week, and this doctor wants to see me in a year, and I'm getting the same. I got the same thing on the matter of fact, the doctor that I switched to, their office staff is telling me the same thing. We can't make one a year ahead of time. Which, okay, I get that, but are they really going to contact me, or is this, or they what they really saying is I need to contact them? I mean, I don't have a problem with that, contacting them a year later about making an appointment. But they need to just be straightforward with me and tell me that's what I need to do. Don't be telling me one of your people in your staff is going to contact me about a future about my future appointment. It's not happening, and I'm just wondering if other people are going through the same thing that I'm going through with doctors' offices, and what, any idea as to why this is happening? Is it impossible for them to make appointments ahead of time anymore? I don't know. I don't think it is, but anyway, I'd like to get some feedback on this. What you people think? I am titling this "Doctor's Office Issues," and that's basically what my issue is. And like I said, love to get some feedback on, what, if you've been going through the same thing, and what, how you're handling it, or are you able to get it resolved, and all that jazz, as they say. But anyway, I pretty much run out of ideas of things to talk about right now. Like they said, the show is about preserving history, especially obscure aspects of history. Looking for ideas. If it's feasible, I will research it and base a show on it. That being said, like, subscribe, share. As always, thanks for watching.